Brief history and core values of the Church of Pentecost. An individual or group's thoughts and behavior patterns are greatly born out of their history. The things they uphold or consider an abomination usually have historical antecedents. The Church of Pentecost has become a great Christian denomination worldwide, with many people joining the church from different backgrounds. It is important that care is taken to remind and teach the history and core values of the Church of Pentecost to make practicing it meaningful to different shades of people. History of the Church of Pentecost, the beginnings. The current state of the Church of Pentecost and the various successes chalked can be better appreciated in the people and events that have shaped the Church. The present decisions and future destinations will be best understood in the context of the zeal and circumstances of the forebears. The humble beginnings of the ministry of Reverend James McEwen in 1937 led to the establishment of the then Gold Coast Apostolic Church in 1953. The Church of Pentecost has spread and is present in 151 nations with a population of over 4 million as of the end of the year 2022. Reverend James McEwen, an Irish missionary from the UK Apostolic Church, Bradford, arrived in the Gold Coast, now Ghana, on 4th of March, 1937 as a response to a prophecy in 1935 at the General Convention of the UK Apostolic Church. His wife, Sophia McEwen, née Kennick, later joined him. He was taken to Assaments to nurture a small group of believers of the apostolic faith at Assaments led by Reverend Peter Newman Aneen. The primary yearning and prayer of the group was to experience the power and gifts of the Holy Spirit. The first split, doctrinal differences. 2 months after the arrival of Reverend James McEwen, in May 1937, he has a serious malaria attack and was taken to the European Hospital, now Ridge Hospital or the Greater Accra Regional Hospital, in Accra by the District Commissioner. He was treated and discharged after 10 days and went back to Assaments, but the leadership of the church had taken a strong dislike to his use of orthodox medication. In 1937, at the Christmas convention held at Assaments, the issue was discussed with one side strongly insisting that any form of medical treatment was abominable. On the other hand, was the cautious but determined group, which argued that the claim of medical treatment being sinful had no biblical support. Among this group were notable men like J.K. Jayama, S.R. Asamaning, C.K. Frimpong and J. Bimpong. Others are R.H. Dwuma, Philip Anor, Kwaku Asray, J.W. Omoako and K. Nyako. The resolution passed after the meeting stated that Reverend James McEwen was without faith and consequently the church could not work with him. Some of the delegates, mostly from Akrosso, refused to sign the resolution, and that led to a split in the apostolic faith. The Aneen group, apostolic faith based in Assaments, because the Christ Apostolic Church. Then the members who supported McEwen formed the Apostolic Church, Gold Coast. Reverend McEwen and his wife then moved from Assaments to Akrosso. Later in June 1938, they settled at Winneba as their missionary base. Frantic efforts were made to evangelize other parts of the country from Winneba. Their efforts and zeal yielded results. Between 1938 and 1953, the Apostolic Church, Gold Coast planted 512 churches, with 53 ordained African pastors, supported by 3 European missionaries namely James McEwen, S.W. Hammond and Albert Seaborn. The membership was about 10,000. Thanks for listening. Watch out for the crises in the next video. Subscribe to the channel to get alert when the next video is posted. Stay blessed.